What's going down, everybody? It's your boy, that guy my high, tuning back in for another one of them reactions. And this time we got the top 10 unsettling anonymous broadcast interruptions. Basically, like any of those times where somebody's been on the news or giving a speech, and all of a sudden you get the little this little snow screen, and all of a sudden it's like, and now here we are. I am anonymous. You know, one of those situations. Yeah. Anyways, let's hit the record screen, man. Let's hit that full screen and let's jump into this and see what's going down with the top 10 unsettling anonymous broadcast interruptions. Don't ask why I said that's just super smooth like that, but that's just what happened. Okay, let's go.
Over the years, a number of anonymous hackers have managed to take control of live broadcasts and insert their own creepy messages in for people to see. So let's take a look at this.
Her sweatshirt's dope. That Mickey Mouse sweatshirt. Let's take a quick
second to talk about today's sponsor, Magellan TV. Now, you guys have heard me talk about them before, and you know how much I love them. Magellan TV is a membership streaming service filled with top quality and entertaining documentaries. They have over 3,000 titles to choose from, and they add new programs on a weekly basis, so there's always something.
A little shameless plugged out, a little commercial right there.
Watch all of my documentaries. Now, one that I have been obsessed with lately is Paranormal Mysteries, and it's hosted by William Shatner, who I love, okay? This doc is about real-life terrifying paranormal cases, which, you know, I'm absolutely obsessed with the paranormal, and I know you guys are too. Now, the cases they talk about are intense, like a case of a woman being terrorized by a paranormal entity. Another woman gets haunted by days on end until she gets possessed. It's so eerie, like literally the hairs on the back of my neck were standing up the whole time that I was watching it. Now, another reason why I love Magellan TV is because the shows are available
Magellan
in 4K.
TV. All right, I'm done with the Magellan TV.
No ads or commercials.
Sponsorship commercial. Okay? Let's jump into this.
Anyway,
let's get into this, goddammit.
Have the zombie broadcast. In February of 2013, an unknown hacker hacked a station in Montana, KRTV. This happened during the broadcast of the Steve Wilkos show. Now, what they did was hack into the channel's emergency alert system. Then they broadcast an alert saying that there was a zombie invasion happening in Montana. They said that zombies were leaving their graves and...
Bruh. First off, if you was in Montana, did you take that little warning seriously? Second, if you were in Montana, would you have taken that thing seriously? You know what I'm saying? Would you believe the zombie apocalypse warning? That's like a crap. That one is almost just funny to me, honestly. I don't think I would be terrified as much as I'd just be like, really, nigga? Really? That's what you decided to do with your day? What you decided to do with your day today? That's what you decided to do with your day today? All right. You know what I'm saying?
Montana were already taken over by them. However, this warning was not taken seriously. Joke's on them, though, because if it was real, they probably all would have died. Others thought that it was just an advertising for the show, The Walking Dead. But no, it was just a random hacker trying to scare people and have fun. They also tried to hack into other...
They said, well, if this was a real warning, y'all all would have died. But thank God it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. But they have predicted that 2022 is the year of the zombie apocalypse. What was that Nostradamus dude or whatever? I'm pretty sure that however you say his name, y'all know what I'm talking about. But I'm pretty sure he in one of his little predictions, this is the year where like the rise of the undead, you know, like a zombie apocalypse straight up.
Stations, but they were unsuccessful. In our 9th spot today, we have The Poem. On February 26, 2022,
the anonymous one.
Anonymous, as part of the cyber war declared to Russia, hacked a number of pro-Kremlin TV channels. They decided to broadcast a poem called No War. It's about the Russian-Ukrainian war. On top of that, they played footage of what was going on and played Ukrainian music. And recently, they did it again, which I will be talking about in a little bit. In our 8th spot today, we have the inappropriate viewing. In February of 2009, someone hacked KVOA, a channel in Tucson, Arizona. The hack occurred while they were airing the Super Bowl game between Cardinals and the Steelers.
Oh boy was about to get him a little sucky, you know what I'm saying? He was about to get a little head while he was, you know, off the air a little bit, or at least when he thought he was off the air.
And they decided to replace the game with some adult content, if you get what I'm saying. It featured a couple getting it on. And what was funny is that many people sat through it thinking that it was a commercial. But then when there was nudity, they're like, okay, something's going on.
Something's wrong.
Kids, cover your eyes.
And the Super Bowl is one of the most viewed games on the planet. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was like 50 million eyeballs right there.
Discovered discovered until 2 years later. FBI figured out that it was Frank Gonzalez who worked for Cox Cable. The irony on that name. In our second spot, we have the Russian TV services. Just recently, amidst the horror that's happening over in Ukraine, Anonymous decided to hack into Russian TVs and to show them the true devastation of Putin's Ukraine invasion. The group then shared videos.
That's a hell of a little thing. That whole Anonymous group, that'd be the shit that they be on though, is trying to bring the secrets to the light. You know what I'm saying? So that's interesting to like hack their whole situation and like just start, all right, fuck the propaganda. Here's the real, what's going on. This is what y'all are following. Like, that's crazy. That's
of this deed on Twitter. At first, they just targeted the channels on Russia 24, Moscow 24, Channel 1, Wink, and LVI. However, now all Russian state TV channels have been hacked. The broadcast ended with a message that read, "Ordinary Russians are against the war," and then called for Russians to oppose the attack on Ukraine. Now, my thoughts are with anyone currently.
The only thing about that, though, is Putin has made it very clear that if you go against his thing and you try to go spreading, in what his eyes, propaganda, and, basically just opposing what he's doing, there's repercussions. There will be repercussions. He's made that very clear. And we all know he is very capable of making sure that those repercussions happen.
Affected by this war. It is truly devastating. In our sixth spot today, we have the Max Headroom Incident. Now, this is a very famous broadcast interruption. On November 22nd of 1987 at 9:14, Chicago sportscaster Dan Roan was doing his segment when all of a sudden the screen just went black. 15 seconds later, a creepy figure appeared on screen. It was a man dressed in a rubber mask wearing sunglasses. After 30 seconds, the channel regained control of their broadcast. But 2 hours later, it happened again. This time to a different station who was playing Sherlock Holmes at the time. This time, the figure said some weird things, like he held up a glove and he said, "My brother is wearing the other one." Then he pulled it on saying, "But it's dirty. It's like you got blood stains on it." I don't know what's going on. To this day, the hacker has never been caught, and we still don't know why this person did what he did. And
that was just to prove a point. He was bored. That was boredism right there. That's all that was. He was bored.
Pretty creepy. We're now at our fifth and halfway mark with the Wyoming hijacking. Now, this is a pretty creepy hijacking that occurred in 2006 to a channel in Wyoming.
What, you can't say hi? That's that, like, you can't, what? Did they just, all right. You're not supposed to say that word, apparently.
Affiliated with ABC. Now, reports don't say exactly what channel, so I guess they want some sort of privacy. Anyways, during the evening news, they hacked and played a video of an animated head while text appeared by it. The text read things like, "You are ill. We just want to fix you. And you will see such pretty things." It's pretty creepy, right? Well, it gets worse.
It's like promising you acid trips and shit.
Strange images on the screen, accompanied by a strange tone.
Why
A number of people
hate?
reportedly got sick after watching this. They ended up with headaches, nausea, even amnesia. Some even threw up after hearing this tone. Other people hallucinated upon hearing it. To this day, people don't know who was behind it, but some people believe that it wasn't a hacker behind this. Instead, they think it was some paranormal activity. In our fourth spot, we have the Israeli TV.
I'm just gonna say, it was the government.
In November of 2016, an unknown hacker hacked into Israeli TV stations, channels 2 and 10, during the evening news. In replace of that, they broadcasted messages mocking Israel and saying that God is judging the nation. In fact, at that time, Israel was facing terrible wildfires, so they claimed that this was done by God as a punishment. The hacker also transmitted images of Islamic religious areas and audio of an Islamic call to prayer and scriptures from the Quran. Now, this was aired the night before a vote to restrict Muslim prayer call. They wanted to ban it, citing noise pollution. So this hack was done to be like, God is angry at your decision and this vote, and it was done to try and get them to change their mind about it all. In our third spot, we have the Weather Channel hacking. I don't know who would want to hack a Weather Channel, but this
I was just gonna ask the same shit.
Idea, but they didn't really cause mischief. They just wanted to stop the channel from running its regular program, which is quite odd. So the hacking occurred on April April 18th, 2019, from 6 a.m. to 7:39 a.m. Later, it was discovered that the hack was going to be a ransomware attack. So the hacker wanted the station to pay them money before they could resume airing. But that did not end up happening, so better luck next time. Moving on to number 2, we have the
He tried.
entertainment
He tried.
table. This next person decided...
My thing, how did it even manage to make it to number 2? Like, he wasn't even successful at his job. He tried. He didn't even get the ransom. You know what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't worthy of number 2.
Back into some adult entertainment programs like American Ecstasy and Playboy. This occurred in September of 1987. After hacking into it, they played religious messages, I guess to try and tell people that what they were doing and watching is sinful and that they need to turn to God for help. The hacker was later revealed as 38-year-old Thomas M. Haney, who worked for the Christian Broadcast Network. He was later charged for the hacks, but they were dropped because there was a lack of evidence. And in our number one spot today, we have the aliens. On November 26th of 1979, an alien hacked into Southern television during the 5 p.m. news. Now, viewers could see the newscaster, Andrew Gardner, but instead of hearing him, they were hearing an alien, or so the broadcast claimed. The voice they were hearing claimed to be an alien called Rilon, who was part of an alien group called the Ashtar Galactic Command. He said that humans needed to stop engaging in warfare and that every weapon on Earth should be destroyed. This should be done in order for the human race to live in peace, and only then could humans get to the higher realms of spiritual evolution. Sadly, the aliens' message didn't have a huge impact on viewers, but to this day, the hacker remains unknown. Alright guys, that's all
The
for
hacker
today's video.
remains
Let's
unknown.
move with you.
Anyways, shout out to most top 10 videos. This one was, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, some of these interruptions was kind of boring. They just seem like a bunch of bored individuals who really had nothing better to do with themselves. You know what I'm saying? They should have put their talents and their knowledge, their code writing skills to better use. Just saying. You know, just saying. But anyways, man, y'all let me know which one of y'all like down in the comments below, and I'll catch y'all the next one. Peace.